Eneo hili si hivyo. Mambo ni matatu.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to our channel once again. Who is behind Rigathi Gachagua's elaborate security details in the United States of America? That is the question which most Kenyans are currently asking. Ladies and gentlemen, who are these people? The people behind Rigathi Gachagua there. Who are they?
These are very serious people. These are very serious business people.
On the day Rigathi Gachagua arrived in the United States of America, one thing was very clear from the crowd: the presence of highly trained security details. The question is, who is behind the security details? Initially, I thought that they were going to be there for like 1, 2, 3 days. But the security details have accompanied Rigathi Gachagua in almost all his public engagements with Kenyans in the United States of America. But the question is one: who is behind the security details? In this video, I want us to figure out who is behind Rigathi Gachagua's elaborate security details in America. Before we do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support, because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, I have always opined on this platform on many occasions that in politics nothing happens out of mere coincidence, and that everything in politics is normally well planned, well scripted, and executed to achieve a specific political objective. Nothing in politics just happen for the sake of it. There is no way Rigathi Gachagua can land in America and then from nowhere we are seeing highly trained, highly skilled security details around him.
Webster Hoy. Hi bros. Hi sis. Hi cousins. Cousins, hi. Makuzo, hi.
The truth is, someone is behind them. In my view, number one, I want to look at the presence of those security as part of propaganda warfare. There's one credit we keep on giving to Rigathi Gachagua, and we can't take it away from him. Rigathi Gachagua understands the art of communication. Propaganda is part and parcel of communication. So Rigathi Gachagua leaves Kenya. He lands in America. And we're seeing him with these security details. What do we conclude? We conclude several things. That number one, probably the US government are the ones who provided the security. What does that communicate to supporters? That Rigathi Gachagua has the support of American government. And apart from that, number two, the propaganda is still going on that after his impeachment, the US government still recognizes him as the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. And remember, Rigathi Gachagua is in the US. He's not alone. Rigathi went with a team. The team were actually helped. Their visas were fast-tracked. So if you look at all those, they form part of a propaganda warfare. Anybody, in fact, I know even the government are worried about the presence of that security detail. So that's number one. Number two, and I think this is the truth, Rigathi Gachagua himself organized the security details, probably with the help of his team in the US. So the question is, why would Rigathi Gachagua organize that elaborate security details? Number one, Rigathi Gachagua is one of the few people in the Republic of Kenya who fears for their lives. The truth is, Rigathi Gachagua has attacked William Ruto more than any other person. You saw what happened to Rigathi Gachagua was it in Lare or Limuru? You saw what happened to him and what happened to the wife when Maina Njenga raided his event. And Rigathi Gachagua left the country in America. He's safe there, but it is easy for anybody to harm him there. So he's not taking any chance. Rigathi has been attacking William Ruto, so he fears for his life. Government agents can follow him. Rigathi is not taking chances. Rigathi himself organized that elaborate security details, probably with the help or with advice from his NIS friends. Number three, the government of Kenya can actually extend the services to Rigathi Gachagua even without him knowing. So the question is, why would the government of Kenya organize that kind of elaborate, why would the government of Kenya organize such kind of elaborate security details for Rigathi in America? The truth is, the security of Rigathi Gachagua as we speak today is so dear to President William Samoei Arap Ruto to an extent that even if just one of the enemies away from government or even politics were to decide to hurt Rigathi Gachagua, William Ruto will be blamed. The government of Kenya will be blamed. So the number one priority of the government of Kenya is that Rigathi Gachagua must be secured at all cost. Because if he's not secured and anything happens to him, the country will definitely explode. So Rigathi is in the US. They know how US is. People feel safe. People just walk. Yeah, but someone can hire hitman. So they went ahead, infiltrated Rigathi Gachagua's team, hired for him security without him knowing. In fact, those security might even be providing real-time data to the government. And lastly, maybe the US government is the one who organized the security details. Why? Because maybe Rigathi Gachagua's allies in the US made the request. So they can make request to the United States of America, and the local police can be asked to provide the security. But remember, the US government also has interest in Kenyan politics. And because they have interest in Kenyan politics, what does it mean? They might want to follow Rigathi Gachagua. How best you offer security? One of those guys will turn out to be the agents. They'll study Rigathi Gachagua, the people Rigathi Gachagua is meeting, his phone calls, the way he operates. So that by the time Rigathi Gachagua will be leaving the country, the American government shall have profiled him in the best possible way for them. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what you think, but that security details is intended to achieve specific objectives. Bye-bye.